It's the Creepy Kentuckian here with you from DEADPIT.com. This time I'm taking a look at a horror film from Germany. The director, Michael Venus, brings us Sleep, which recently came out from our good friends over at Arrow Video. They brought out this killer new limited edition with some awesome packaging that only Arrow can do. So this is a movie, I gotta be honest with you, I mean, some of these foreign movies, you either hear a big buzz about them or you hear nothing at all. And this is somewhere in between. I did hear a few people talk about this movie. I think it was about a year ago. Didn't get a huge online buzz or anything. I was still very interested in seeing it. Some of the artwork and the trailers and everything, to me, it looked very interesting. Now, this is a German movie, so it is subtitled. I know that doesn't work well for a lot of people, and I can definitely understand. I know a lot of us anymore will multitask while we're watching a movie. You'll be texting back and forth with your friends, whatever else. This is the sort of movie you want to pay attention to. Because, you know, if you look down for a minute or two, you'll be completely lost, possibly. The film follows at first Marlene, who is a flight attendant who has been traumatized by these nightmares that are horrifically real, right? So she's having trouble with her sleep. So much so that she's drawing pictures of some of the stuff that she's seeing. And even goes so far to try to find these places. Where are these places? She gets a lot of these reoccurring dreams and wants to know, where is this coming from? You also have Marlene's daughter, Mona, who is very concerned for her mother. She don't know what the hell's going on. Where did this stem from? What's the basis of all this? What's going on here? What's going on now? Marlene ends up having what they call in the movie a stupor, basically a nervous breakdown that was led on possibly by the nightmares. They're not really sure what. Mona goes to her side in the small town of Steinbach. There is a man there that runs the Sonnenhagel Hotel. The man's name is Otto. There's something more going on here. You can kind of get the impression that something is up with this guy. There is also a very tragic history with the other co-founders of the hotel. Otto is the only one that's still left. And it all culminates towards the end. It all kind of comes together. There's a lot of flashback sequences of stuff that happened years prior. This movie, man, this really surprised me. I mean, I kind of expected it to be okay. I really got into it. It instantly, for a multitude of reasons, reminded me of Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. It's a lot like that. He was very inspired by that movie. I think Michael Venus was. It's a slow build movie, much like The Shining. This kind of horror movie, though, like, you have to pay very close attention to it. And the fact that it does have the German subtitles, it does have a decent amount of dialogue in it, which sometimes these foreign movies don't. So that may be a deal breaker for some people. But if you're curious about it, this is a recommendation, definitely kind of a high recommendation for me. They have some very creepy visuals in this too, some terrifying stuff. Cinematography in this is great as well. I think this is an amazing release. That's one that you'll definitely want to check out. I think this is a future cult classic if it's not already. So this edition here is pretty kick-ass as well. The packaging is what a lot of people enjoy. So this is a limited edition. Arrow Video does, I'm thinking, all of their standards with a limited slip now. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know. It's loaded with special features. I will get a picture of the back in more detail here. And with the slip cover, you take it off. You have got a different artwork in the same vein as the slip cover, kind of. But if you want to change it up a little bit, it's Arrow Video, so there is a reverse art. This film in Germany was simply known as Schnauf, I think. This one right here is kind of the German theatrical art, I think. It works well as well. Honestly, I think it would have been cool if they had used the original German title of the movie on the alternate art, but that's just nitpicking. But we don't stop with just the slipcover and the disc itself, which is in here. 1 disc Blu-ray. They have some goodies in this as well. A 47-page pamphlet book type deal that has photos and kind of the story of the making of the movie, which I'm sure is very interesting. There's interviews on it as well. So that is cool. And also Arrow Video does these posters, which I know a lot of people are starting to really collect those and frame them and all that. And for a movie like this, it's not like there's going to be posters that easily found. So it looks like they did the slipcover artwork, which is right here, and then the sleeve art, which is right there. That is it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. If you've seen this movie, let me know what your thoughts were in the comments. Keep it creepy and stay tuned over at DEADPIT.com. Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a if you do.
I want you to. I want you to.
I don't care.
Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that, pal.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell. Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. DeadPit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows and fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.